Let's look ahead to the Falcons, who did get that nice win today, not aesthetically pleasing to the eye all the time. And now they're going to go up against a team that might be the least aesthetically pleasing team in the league this side of New England. And that would be the Jets, Jets. Oh, my goodness. The Timothy Boyle experiment. I don't know if they should put that one back in or what's going on there.
I had never seen a pick six on a Hail Mary for, what was it, officially 99 or was it 100 yards? I had never seen that before.
I don't think it's ever happened before. I think that's why you haven't seen it. That is a first in the history of the NFL that we had a pick six on Black Friday as the NFL has taken over that as well. And, yeah, you just look at the Jets and go, boy, that play doesn't happen. They're kind of in that game with the Dolphins, and then they're out of that game with the Dolphins. So can you look at the Falcons, it's gone up. Here we go. Falcons were 1.5. Now it's up to 2.5. And I just look at this thing and I go, how can I back the Jets? I don't know what they're going to do at quarterback, but it's just getting dicey.
Yeah, no, the Jets, the numbers weren't pretty, even though that game was competitive when they got that interception off Tua, because Miami was a little bit sluggish. Then in the second half, they really pulled away and figured it out. But you look at the Jets' offensive numbers. They ran 55 plays from scrimmage for 159 yards. That's 2.9 a play.
Oh, my.
They couldn't run the ball, and they didn't try to run the ball as much because they got behind immediately. So you had Tim Boyle throw 38 passes, 27 of 38 for 179. Officially only 130 net yards passing because Tim Boyle got sacked 7 times for 49 yards. So we know that the offensive line, it's not just the quarterback issues for the Jets, it's the offensive line. And that's why I've always kind of laughed and scoffed at this. Oh, Aaron Rodgers kind of teasing and putting out there, maybe he'll be back for the end of the season, then TMZ and all the celebrity media pick it up, and it's a discussion point on all the hot take shows. He's not coming back behind that offensive line. You kidding me?
Here's the thing I don't get. I'm looking at the number now for the Jets to make the postseason with that news that you're referring to about Aaron Rodgers.
Even if he could come back, I should say.
He's targeting a date we're hearing now in mid-December. The Jets are 18-1 to make the playoffs. Let's just go best case scenario. Okay, 18-1 to make the playoffs, Wes Reynolds. Aaron Rodgers is back, and it's like he never got injured. It's the Aaron Rodgers we all expected to see. You know where they currently sit in the AFC race? 15th.
Yeah.
15th. How in the world is this team making a playoff?
They might as well be 180-1.
18-1?
Yeah, they're not going to the playoffs. This is over for the Jets, and it's going to be, who's going to be coaching there? Is Robert Saleh going to save his job, and is Aaron Rodgers going to be going to the owner, Woody Johnson? You know, obviously he go and defend his boy Hackett as much as he can, but, you know, the Jets, there's nothing I really like about this team. That being said, do I want to lay points with Desmond Ridder on the road? I don't really want to do that.
No, as I paraphrase Jack Nicholson in A Few Good Men, take caution in your tone, Commander.
Right.
Every time I take caution with the Falcons as road favorites. We saw in Arizona. Remember that? A couple weeks ago, Kyler's first game back, and only their second win, by the way, with Kyler back in there against the Falcons. So,
and this Jets defense is still good and can still force turnovers. For me, with the low total of 35, this would absolutely be, and we've talked about earlier, we mentioned those trends about how going under these low totals, they've been going under. Don't be afraid necessarily
play the under.
To play the under. But for me, it'd be teaser time on the Jets, actually, and teasing that up to 8.5. There's mostly 2.5. There's a 3 even money over at the Superbook at the Westgate. But that's what I'd be doing with this low total, for putting the Jets with somebody. A lot of those Stanford Wallen teasers, teasing through the 3 and the 7, got there today. Cincinnati got there. Atlanta got there today. Tampa Bay got there today. Houston got there on those teasers as well. So most of those, Arizona did not and Cleveland did not, but most of those teasers where you can tease something through the 3 and the 7, Buffalo was another example, got there today.
All right, so we will see how that numbers moves as the week goes on.
Go to VSiN.com/subscribe to become a VSiN Pro subscriber today.